Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, or if you haven't already, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, and if you enjoy what you see, consider sharing it with your friends. On today's video, we're going to be showing you some highlights of our trip out to Calico to run the Odessa Canyon Trail and Doran Scenic Loop. This loop is rated difficult for its waterfalls and iconic Pucker Pass. There's plenty of information on the webs about this trail, but I'm going to leave a link to my Gaia GPS route in the description below. We ran the loop counterclockwise, starting with the Odessa Canyon Trail, and I think it took us about 5 hours to complete. So on this trip we had 5 vehicles in our group. My Tacoma, and you guessed it, 4 Jeep Rubicons. Now, if you do a quick YouTube search, you'll see Jeeps getting through this trail all day long, but not that many Tacomas. So this was pretty exciting for me. This was everyone's first time running the trail. A couple of us had previously run Phillips Loop, but I was running 33s at the time and only had a rear locker. It was a fun trail, but challenging for my Tacoma. This is the first true test of the lockers and 35-inch tires I had installed, and needless to say, I started the day pretty anxious to see how it was going to perform. The Odessa Waterfall was the first major obstacle we faced on the trail. I didn't expect the Jeeps to have any issues here, but I was pretty concerned for my Tacoma and its longer wheelbase. I had visions of belly scraping the whole way up. Let's see how we all did.
You're good.
Pucker Pass is extremely narrow, and it almost psyched us out to the point that we were going to turn around. It didn't help that when we arrived at Pucker Pass, we encountered a group attempting the new bypass around it. There's a serious rollover possibility, and that's exactly where that group found themselves, very close to rolling over one of their vehicles. They ended up tying some winch lines to the vehicle in order to prevent it from rolling, and carefully got it out of a sticky situation. Getting through this is 70% mental and 30% driving. After you've convinced yourself it's possible and you muster up the courage to sit in the driver's seat, you then have to do something seemingly counterintuitive. That is, you need to turn the wheel towards the ledge slightly at a time when you feel like you need to be closer to the wall. We found that doing this while maintaining constant speed seemed to do the trick. Here's our best attempts at doing exactly that. The squeeze is a pretty cool feature of this trail. Some also refer to this as Wall Street. You can easily scrape your roof if you're not careful here. I took a bad line at first and found myself uncomfortably close to the driver's side wall. I had to reverse and readjust with a strong passenger bias. Just keep an eye on your line as you make your way through and be very cautious.
Straight ahead.
I hope this comes across in the video, but this thing is huge. Just like the Odessa waterfall, I had visions of straight up belly sliding my way down the entire thing and dragging my rear end off of the ledge, only to land on my spare tire and rip it right off. Let's see how close to reality that was.
Perfect. Stay just online. Yep. You really want to stay a little driver? Yep. Right about now, go faster than we go. Faster. Get out of it. Nice and slow. You're going to grab right about now. Yep, good. Perfect. Keep going. Yep, right. Clear it.
Not bad, right? I was pleasantly surprised. There's a second little waterfall just after the big one that you should be mindful of. One of our Rubicons took a bad line through the second one and scraped his skids really good. He took it like a champ, that's why the armor is there after all.
There you go. go. Just like that. Yep. It's all right. Okay. Hold on. Slow. Slow on the brake. Slow on the brake. Seatbelt, no slow. Drive it. You're good. You're gonna ride that all the way down. Go down with it. Yep. Driver. See how perfect you jump to it. Slide it quick. Yeah, good. Driver.
Overall, this trail lives up to its difficult rating. If your rig is similar in setup to the ones that we have on this video, then come prepared for a fun challenge. You should really have some skids, bumpers, and rock sliders before jumping into this trail. Lifts are absolutely beneficial on this trail, but not all the Jeeps in our group have lifts installed and they made it through okay. However, the added articulation from the lift tire combo will afford you a more forgiving experience. For you Tacoma people out there, a lift is going to be absolutely required. I'm lifted about 3 inches and I'm also running 35-inch tires, lockers front and rear. This combination felt great on this trail. Also, make sure you bring your recovery gear with you on this trail because you actually might use it. We lucked out with no major damage on this trail this time. The skids and rims on the Tacoma got some new scratches. It also took a couple of hits on the front and rear bumpers. I definitely put the rock sliders to use, and really everyone did for that matter. One of our Jeeps ended up with some good scrapes on his plastic fender flares, but nothing a little bit of touch-up paint can't fix. Or maybe some new steel fender flares. Who wants to make bets as to which route he's going to go? Well, that's going to do it for this trip. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to bringing you some more content from our future trips. If you have any comments, questions, or thoughts about the trail or the rigs, leave me a comment below. Until then, catch you guys next time.